let's continue practicing le passé composé. We're going to do another oral exercise. So I want you to translate the following verbs, sentences. I traveled, I swam, I sang. These are all passé composé. So Emily, can you come on the audio and do the first one for us? Oh, sure. Yeah, just can you say I traveled in French? It's the passé composé of it's the past tense of travel. So saying I traveled. Do you need someone else to go because you came late? I didn't notice when you came in. Yes. No worries. Perfect. Well, not travailler because that's work, but what is travel? You started to say it. Voyager. Very good. No worries. No, good. Good job, Emily. All right, Sarah, can you do I swam? Mm-hmm. Perfect. Jaina, number 3, I sang. You there, Jaina? No worries. Perfect. J'ai chanté. Very good. Charlotte, numéro 4, I danced. Very good. Emma Eckert, number 5, I studied. Very good. Number 6, Emma McCarthy, I played soccer. J'ai joué au foot, but yes. Yeah, good. I imagine you would have spelled it correctly, but good job. All right, numéro 7, Elizabeth, I dined at a restaurant. J'ai dîné. You said au restaurant. Very good. Good. Good fix. J'ai dîné au restaurant. Perfect. All right, Faith, number 8. I listened to the radio. Perfect. J'ai écouté à la radio. All right. Dara, number 9. I watched the TV. Perfect. La télé. Good. All right. And then finally, number 10, Yana. I worked at McDonald's. Very good. Very good. Good job, guys. Seems like you really got it. Let's move on. Any questions about le passé composé before I move on? All right. Now we're going to do an audio exercise where I'm going to say one sentence. I'm going to say a sentence, and then you tell me whether it is aujourd'hui, is it occurring today? Is it in the present tense? You could write A in the chat. Or is it B? It's supposed to be le weekend dernier, last weekend. Is it in the past tense? So basically A for present tense, B for past tense. Got it? Any questions? Let's begin. Numéro 1. Let me pull up my sentences because I haven't memorized them. Oh, hold on, I lost it. Okay, here we go. Okay, numéro 1. J'ai nagé à la plage. J'ai nagé à la plage. Is it A or B? J'ai nagé à la plage. Very good. It's past tense. Yes, actually, let me do this really quick. Oh, yes. J'ai nagé à la plage. I swam at the beach. Very good. Numéro 2. Je danse dans ma chambre. Je danse dans ma chambre. Very good. It is present tense. Actually, can you guys lower your hands and re-raise them, please? Okay. Charlotte, can you tell me, what did I just say? Je danse dans ma chambre. Or sorry, Charlotte, you were just at the top. You can just go ahead. What did I say? Je danse dans ma chambre. Yes, I dance in my room. You can type it out or you can come on the audio, but yes, you're correct. So it is the present tense, and it means I dance in my room. Excellent. Okay. Numéro 3. Numéro 3. Nous mangions le dîner. Nous mangions le dîner. Nous mangions le dîner. Excellent. It is A. What did I say, Elizabeth? Audio or type, whichever one you want. Nous mangions le dîner. Nous mangions le dîner. Does that help? We ate the dinner. Good. I know I'm asking hard things of you. Good job. All right, don't forget to lower your hands and re-raise them. Numéro 4. Ils étudient pour l'examen. Ils étudient pour l'examen. Ils étudient pour l'examen. Correct. It is present tense. Ils étudient pour l'examen. What did I say, Emma? Ils étudient pour l'examen. Yeah, sure. Ils étudient pour l'examen. L'examen. It's hard to just hear it and not see it. Yes, Julia. Yes, perfect, Emma. Ils étudient pour l'examen. They study for the test. Well done. All right, numéro 5. Elles ont téléphoné leurs amis. Elles ont téléphoné leurs amis. Elles ont téléphoné leurs amis. You're correct. It is B. It is past tense. What did I say, Emily? Elles ont téléphoné leurs amis. Elles ont téléphoné leurs amis. Very close, yeah. Number 5. Elles ont téléphoné leurs amis. They, girls, all girls, telephone their friends. Uh-oh, Jaina. Stay safe. All right, numéro 6. Good job, Emily. Numéro 6. J'ai acheté une cravate. J'ai acheté une cravate. J'ai acheté une cravate. You're correct. It is past tense. Good listening for the keywords there. J'ai acheté une cravate. Sarah, what does that mean? J'ai acheté une cravate. Yes. Does anyone remember what une cravate is? It's not one we have used very often. Yes. J'ai acheté une cravate. I bought a tie. Good. Numéro 7. Nous avons mangé tout de la glace. This is a long one. Nous avons mangé tout de la glace. Nous avons mangé toute de la glace. Nous avons mangé toute de la glace. Very good. It is past tense. And Emma McCarthy, do you know what I'm saying? Is it your turn? Nous avons mangé tout de la glace. Yes, it is. It got the keyword ice cream there. Yes. Nous avons mangé. We ate all de la glace, all of the ice cream. Good. Très bien. Good. And then numéro 8. Il écoute le CD. Il écoute le CD. Oops, excuse me. Il écoute le CD. Very good. It is present tense. Il écoute le CD. This is kind of easier. Emily, what am I saying? Il écoute le CD. Il écoute le CD. Oh, excuse me. Yes, le CD. Il, so that's he, écoute le CD. He listens to the CD. Good. Numéro 9. Il a écouté la radio. Il a écouté la radio. Il a écouté la radio. Good. That's past tense. Julia, what am I saying this time? Il a écouté la radio. Exactly. He listened to the radio. So I made this kind of similar on purpose. Numéro 8, il écoute le CD. He listens to the CD. Il a écouté. He listened to the radio. Good. So we have present and we have past tense. Okay, and then last but not least, number 10, numéro 10. Nous avons visité la campagne. Nous avons visité La campagne. Yes, listening to French is much harder. It's also much more useful. It is B. Very good. I'll say it again. What am I saying, Charlotte? Nous avons visité la campagne. Nous avons visité la campagne. Nous avons visité. We visited, yeah. La campagne. Oh, that's a great guess. I don't think we talked a lot about this one, but la campagne is countryside. Cool. Good job. Good job, you guys. And I hope that even if you didn't have your hands raised and didn't participate as much, that you in the class, that you are still practicing it on your own and figuring it out and trying to figure out the French orally, audioly. The word is oral, but anyways, any questions about that? Okay. So that's le passé composé. Now this next little thing is pretty simple. Basically, when you put the passé composé in the negative form, the negative sandwich goes around the first verb avoir. So unfortunately, earlier Dara was given a sentence with this before I even officially taught it, but I think she knows now because you had to do the exercise. The ne pas always goes around the verb, or it always goes around the first part of a verb. It's pretty consistent in French. If you have two verbs next to each other, even if they function together to like form the passé composé or something, the ne pas sandwich goes around the first part only. Okay, so they say traveled and they should say worked. So obviously I was tired while I was doing this, but here, let's look at it. So we have the je n'ai pas travaillé, I have not worked. So we have our a travaillé, and then the ne pas goes around the first part, the avoir. A travaillé, n'a pas travaillé. Ils, elles ont a travaillé, ils, elles ont n'a pas travaillé. Nous avons travaillé, vous n'avons pas travaillé. Vous avez travaillé, vous n'avez pas travaillé. Ils, elles ont travaillé, ils, elles n'ont pas travaillé. All right. Hopefully that was boring and repetitive enough that you will never forget that. Let's do an exercise. Page 324. Is that the right exercise? Oublie. Yes. Okay. Nicole demande à Jean-Marc s'il a fait les choses suivantes. Nicole asks Jean-Marc if he did the following things. Jean-Marc a oublié. He forgot. Okay? So my example here is well, you have to put them all in these sentences all in the negative, essentially. That's it. Okay, so Emily numéro 1, Faith numéro 2, Emma numéro 3, Emma McCarthy numéro 4, Julia numéro 5. So my example here is she asks, tu as acheté Paris Match? Did you buy Paris Match? You guys can go whenever you're ready. Tu as acheté Paris Match? And he says, oh, non, je n'ai pas acheté Paris Match. Got it? Just, it's kind of a simple practice of putting all these sentences in the negative. Je n'ai pas tout à fait. Oops, good job. I wonder why I wrote that different. Well, good to go with the textbook. Yes, Emma, yes, 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 yes. Yes, that's it. And the same goes for a number for all of you, actually. Whenever it says ta or te, it has to, you have to, that's saying you or your, like your thing. You, you. And you have to change it to mon, ma, or me to say my thing. Did you fix your chenille? Did you fix your stereo? No, I did not fix my stereo. Number 2, it's mes, M-E-S, mes. Okay, so numéro 1. Je n'ai pas, very good, n'ai pas réparé ma chaîne IFI. Good. Except the only thing that needs fixing here is réparer here is in the infinitive, and it needs to be in the past participle. Past participle. Lots of things to think about. Non, je n'ai pas apporté mes livres. Good. Je n'ai pas téléphoné à ma tante. Very good. Je n'ai pas téléphoné with an accent on the E. I think it's kind of hard to tell if it's there. À ma tante. Good. Tu as invité tes copains? Non, je n'ai pas invité mes copains. Do not forget numbers 4 and number 5 to have that accent. The accent here on the end of your past participle is all important. That's a very important aspect. I know accent seems so small and insignificant, but they're very important. Yes, you did. Good job. Number 1. Très bien. Invité and téléphoner. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Très bien. All right. We're on page 325. Same thing with the columns, okay? Sans, without, certaines choses on n'est pas possible. Well, it doesn't matter. You just have to pick one thing from each column and this time put it in the passé composé, negative passé composé, okay? So go ahead and do 1 or 2 sentences, okay? So I'm going to go ahead whenever you want. I'm going to say, okay, so I'm going to say, je n'ai pas un passeport. Okay, I don't have a passport. Je n'ai pas un passeport. So I don't have the object, which means I can't do the activity from column C. Je voyager en Europe. Je n'ai pas voyagé en Europe. Okay, so I pick a subject from column A, an object from column B, and say that I do not have that object. Then I'm going to use pick something from column C to say that because I don't have that object, I can't do the activity from column C. So here you're using avoir in 2 senses. You're using avoir first to tell us that you don't own something, you don't have the object. And then you're using it to say that using it for the past tense, that you have not done the activity. So it's going to stretch your brains a bit. Give you just a few minutes to do this. Encourage everyone to participate. Frédéric n'a pas un passeport. Je n'ai pas une raquette. Je n'ai pas joué au tennis. Good. We're good with the accent. Je n'ai pas un billet. I don't have a ticket. Excuse me. Je n'ai pas un ordinateur. I don't have a computer. Je n'ai pas. Il n'a pas voyagé en Europe. Good. Je n'ai pas assisté au concert. Very good. Very good. Je n'ai pas d'ordinateur. Je n'ai pas sur l'internet. Je n'ai pas surfé. Okay, don't forget the accent. Je n'ai pas surfé sur internet. Good. This exercise is a little more limited. You can't mix and match as much. Je n'ai pas une amie. Un ami. Oh. Je n'ai pas une raquette. Claire et Karine n'ont pas une télé. Looking good, you guys. Really good, really good. Elles n'ont pas regardé la télé. Very good. Claire et Karine n'ont pas une raquette. Looking really good. Okay, we got to move on. And n'ont pas joué au tennis. Perfect. All right, well done, you guys. Excellent job. I think you got it down. Any questions about le passé composé in the positive or negative? Yeah. All right, let's move on. Next, this is gonna be a little bit like you have to try to recall from last semester our questions. Ooh, try to scratch the surface, try to go into those old filing cabinets in your brain and remember how we do questions. So there's two forms that we can do questions, and we're just touching on how to do it with the passé composé. That's why I'm bringing it up. We have the long form and we have the short form. So the long form is just simply the question words before avoir and the participe. Question words like est-ce que basically are the question words, okay? Est-ce que. The short form is where we take off the est que and then we invert the subject and the verb. Remember that? This time we only invert the avoir, not the participe. Okay, so let's look at some examples. So we have our long form, which is est-ce que tu as voyagé? Okay, so we have our question words est-ce que, and then basically almost like the sentence tu as voyagé. Subject, verb, participe passé. The inverted form, the short form is where, remember we did this, we drop the est que, the subject and the verb get switched, except I'm telling you now when it comes to passé composé, only the avoir gets inverted. Voyager, the participe passé, just kind of hangs out at the end. Okay? As-tu, and then voyager. Let's do the next one. Est-ce que Alice a voyagé? Perfectly fine, long form. If we want to do the short form, also perfectly grammatically fine, just kind of maybe a little more informal. We cross off the question words est-ce que, our subject Alice, and our verb, just the avoir, get inverted. Then the participe passé just can hang out at the end. Avez-vous voyagé? You've seen this form many times, so it shouldn't come as like a surprise. I'm just telling you how to do it and reminding you how to do it. Okay, so here, let's do the one at the bottom. Avec qui est-ce que tu as voyagé? Long form, perfectly fine. If we want to do the short form, what we do is we remove the question words, which are just est-ce que, the subject tu, and the avoir get reversed. And what we're left with is avec qui as-tu voyagé? Not too hard, right? Okay. Let's do an example and then it's time to wrap up class. We're on page 327. I think this is conversation. Yes. Okay. Demandez à vos camarades ce qu'ils ont fait hier. What did they do yesterday? Okay. So you go ahead and practice doing that question. I would like you, if you can, to do both the long form and the short form for your answer. Okay? So, Emma numéro 1, Elizabeth numéro 2, Sarah numéro 3, Emily numéro 4, Julia numéro 5. I'll do the example at the top. The example is à quelle heure and then dîner. Oops, I want my font big. À quelle heure and then dîner. So I'm going to do the long form is going to be darn autocorrect. Oh, come on, really? Quelle heure? Then question words est-ce que, and then what was my subject? Tu, just right? Yeah, it's just tu. Okay. Est-ce que tu as dîné? Okay. Short form is à quelle heure as-tu dîné? We did actually learn this, but it was a while ago, so I understand if you're kind of like, what? Rencontrer means to meet someone. To meet up with someone. Number 2, à qui, and then téléphoner. Okay, so you can just have not à quelle heure, that's what mine is. Your expression is à qui, to whom. So it should be à qui est-ce que tu téléphonais? À qui, and then question, words est-ce que, and then your subject tu as téléphoné. Good. Don't forget to make your verb, right now your verb is in the infinitive and we want it to be in the passé composé. Téléphoner. Oh, wait, you had it. Tu as téléphoné. We're running out of time for me to spend careful time with you guys on this, but I encourage you all to really take some time when you're doing your homework to make sure you understand this question part. If you need to go back to last semester's question lesson, do it, okay? Make sure you understand how this works. Avec qui est-ce que, and then tu as dîné. Your subject, you forgot your subject, and then your verb has to be in passé composé. Est-ce que tu as dîné? Perfect. Good. You guys are great. I love it when you fix it on the spot. À qui est-ce que tu as téléphoné, with the accent on the téléphoné? Quel programme est-ce que tu as regardé à la télé? Except don't forget, it's not the infinitive, it's the past participle. Quel programme as-tu regardé à la télé? Good, and that's the past participle as well with the accent. Good. Looking good, you guys. Quel programme est-ce que tu as écouté à la radio? Quel programme as-tu écouté à la radio? Avec qui est-ce que tu as rencontré après la classe? This is not conjugated for present tense. It should be conjugated for past participle. It's just an accent on the E, no S. And then as-tu rencontré après? Qui as-tu? Okay, perfect. You guys, excellent. Okay, good. Okay, that's it. Oh, I had just some vocab words for you guys. Now that we know how to express time periods when things happened, are happening, or going to happen, we now know past, present, and future. When you tell stories, you can here's some words to help you you tell stories better. Okay, so d'abord, first, après, after, ensuite, then, enfin, at last, finalement, finally. These are super commonly used. Think about all the times we say when we tell stories, and then, and after that, at first, and then at the end, or something like that. So think about all the times we use those kind of words. They're just used as just as often as in French. And now you can use them now that you know how to express things happening in the past. Okay? I had some extra exercises, but we've run out of time. Better to have more exercises than not enough. Have a great week. Do not come to class next week because it is Easter break. And then we will have, when we get back from Easter break, we will have 3 weeks of class. And then we'll have our Unit 7 test. And then we'll be done with French 1. Crazy. So have a great week. Have a great Easter break. And au revoir.